Hello everyone, I'm sure you are surprised that I was able to manage, hopefully, to get this on time, and if it is late, then I'll also say I am sorry. I still plan to try and do a video a day for the next few days. As you can see, there are about 5 days left for this bundle, so if you already have been here, you will know that I am doing a video game a day from this bundle to try and promote and support this bundle for Ukraine, which today I think I'm going to go beforehand a little bit more over what this is going to do for the people of Ukraine. So, all of the profits from this bundle go to 2 charities, and they get 50% of the profits each. One is the International Medical Corps, and they provide medical assistance in the regions. They have very low fundraising overhead, 1% of income, with 89% of donations going to medical aid and 10% to administration. The other one is one that I also think is really important. It is called Voices of Children, a Ukraine organization that helps children cope with the horrors of war, PTSD, readjusting to school, and getting back to being kids. So I think that's really important, because in times like these, kids get really messed up when it comes to things like war and stuff like that. I obviously can't say I completely understand, because I've never had to go through that sort of situation, but I can imagine how horrible it would be. And yeah, so I hope, if you're watching this, if you haven't already, please go and buy this bundle. You can get it for as little as $10, and the money goes to a good cause. As you can see, they have raised almost the goal. They are so close. Just a little bit more. 95%, so 5 more percent. But yes, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy watching me play the game. Okay, so for today, or tonight, we are going to be playing Speed Dating for Ghosts. Now, I have not played this before. I don't know much about it, but by what the previews of it showed, I'm excited. This should be a really good game. I love horror things, and I love virtual simulators, so I feel like this is going to be the best of both worlds. So let's get stuck into it. Hello. Yeah. Oh, hi, Fran. Cool. Nice to meet you, Fran. Oh. Kinds of ghosts here. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Ooh, I'm ready for the spooky ones. I can imagine. I'm gonna go angsty. I like being alone. Maybe you're right. Oh. Okay. Then what? Mm-hmm. Ah. So that's what the bell sounds like. Just like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm pumped. Can't wait. Hell yeah. Those things so slow. Ooh. 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 Well, I think I'm gonna have to go with The Liar. Room of Liars. Looks like a conference hall. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind. Worn, plushy stacking chairs are set on either side of oak tables. Don't know what that word is. In one corner, there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher for water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. Ooh, purple. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Oh. Sorry. Well, okay. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. I'm not that scary. No, you're not. But you're still a ghost. When I was alive, I was so scared of ghosts. It started when I was little. A movie I saw. I pushed my bed against the wall. I told my mum. It was so I wouldn't fall out. I couldn't sleep unless my back was against the wall. Why were you scared? I'd picture the worst ghosts, devils, dark entities, hateful things floating in the dark, hiding in mirrors, watching, standing behind me, and now I learned that we're there. They were there. Everyone who told me that there was nothing to be afraid of, they were wrong. Ghosts are real, and I am one. It's a lot to accept. Yeah, it is. Are you afraid of ghosts? Not anymore. We're changed. I found things to like. I want to find things to like. Every time I think I'm happy, even for a second, the anxiety knocks. Well, same buddy. Says, I'm back from my break. Did you miss me? Ah! Oh, that was quick. Oh, that was just the bell. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. Aw, you're sweet. Another ghost appears. Hello. Well, look what we have here. Ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood. My name's Spooky Peter. He tips his hat. Oh no, I hope we do not have a milady. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? Oh. I do okay. I'd wager otherwise. Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs, it's hard to tell. I'm not scared of you. Don't be lying to me. I'm not. I can tell when someone's lying. I've been doing this for a while. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door. Since the Black Death took me at 65. Oh, yeah. 1665. Yeah, what wasn't it? I thought the plague was earlier. The Black Death comes in waves, lingers for centuries. I was a doctor in London. I knew I'd got it. The second the chills started, I was dead in days. Last great gasp of bubonic on the island. Some 68,000 went with me. Ever since then, I've been spooking folks. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you can tell when it's me. The top hat. They fear, all hot and sick. Nobody spooks them like Spooky Peter. I try my best. Do you? Yeah. Guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that. I don't think I need your help, Spooky Peter. Yeah. Oh, he's sad. Oh, he's like, oh, now he's angry. How mad do I want to make him? I think yeah, you're not really spooky. Not in the light of day, or even lamplight, but step into the shadows. That's where this fish finds water. Spooky Peter leans in to get a better look at you. More dust falls off the brim of his hat. What's your idea of spooky, kid? Turning milk into worms, making an unplugged stereo blast music, pulling my own face off. Gonna talk about milk. Grosser fare, eh? I suppose I can see that working. Especially if they're drinking the milk when it happens. Worms is elite though. Maggots will bend in a little bit better. People are spooked by the unexpected. Messing with something familiar like that, it can be pretty spooky for sure. No way they're going near the milk again. Spooky Peter laughs. Well, or coughs, it's hard to tell. So how's that for a lesson? Yeah. I think I'm more going to get this one. I don't like him. Hey now. Gotta start somewhere. If a legendary spookin is what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak, you'll need solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. Good spooking is in the details. Bye-bye, Spooky Peter. The bell. It means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. Yeah, I think a layer of dust now covers the table. Lovely. Ooh. Another ghost appears. Wanna make some money? Maybe? What? Maybe? It's a yes or a no. How though? Not so fast. Let me feel this out first. You could be a narc. I'm not a narc. That's exactly what narcs say. I'm just fooling. No narc would dress like that. Dressed like how? Like you're dressed. Anyway, it's a bit rude, I think. Or a compliment. You're alright. Well, offer stands. Money to be made. Do you guys even need money? Technically, no. We don't buy things. But money buys something else now. Favors with the breathers. Influence. Information. The living always wants the money. The living buy plenty. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks, don't judge. Nice to meet you, Leon. Don't be making this personal. We rob a bank together, that's it. No more contact. At least for a couple of months. How do we do this? We're ghosts, aren't we? Problem with robbing banks? People see the robbers. But you can't see a ghost. A ghosty. We can walk right in and float to the money right out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime. There is no such thing as the perfect crime. True facts. But nothing's for sure, is it? Except death. Seems to me that makes us uniquely qualified. There's no harm in hearing you out. No harm at all. At the very least, I'll break up all the gloom in this room. It'll break up all the gloom in this room. Leon looks around at the other ghosts. Yeesh. Bell rings. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. We've got more to talk about. God damn. Second round. Aw, hello. The other ghosts. Holy, were they awful, aw. Leon's just a creep. And Spooky Peter. That name is earned. Also, I missed that. I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kyo. Sorry. No need to be sorry. No need, sure. I'm still sorry, though. Anxiety gets the best of me. And social situations are tough. This one especially. Peter has been around. I think he's actually just dust. My rule? Never trust anyone who wears a hat. That's a good rule. That stuff he said to me. The hairs behind your neck know me. It's best to hide in the corner of their eyes. Here's what I was afraid of as a kid. He said I had potential. If he sees something in you, I'd worry. Go to a medium. Try to get rid of that something. That might be good advice. I'm not a confident person, but I'm rarely wrong. You should stay away from him, alright? You're not like these other ghosts. I'm sure thankful for that. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. Videodrome, I don't know that. My favorite movie, I mean. Long live the new flesh. Huh, I don't know what that means. You know it. Yes. Sometimes I feel like VCR. Feel like a VCR. Obsolete. Aw, out of date. No new stories to tell. We can find some new stories. Maybe we could just rewatch old ones. You missed things the first time, so do you want to hear how I died? If you want to talk about it, might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies, working my way toward a PhD. In debt, always pretty sad. I had good friends though. I was always studying. One weekend they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. Oh, I couldn't swim. I never learned. You see where this is going? I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box under 6 feet of dirt. Wait. Were you alive? I was actually dead, don't worry. Oh, okay. I sure didn't know that at first. I didn't know where I was. I fell right through my coffin. Through my own body. Down, down, down. Into the bedrock. It was so dark. That sounds awful. It was. I'll never forget the confusion, the helplessness. I seized up. It actually stopped me from falling. When I freaked out, it was like maybe my whole body became corporeal, not flesh, just like, you know how if you concentrate, you can still pick up objects like that. Except I was the object, and the earth was holding me. It was quiet there, stuck in solid rock. How'd you get out? I pulled myself up, away from the heat below, sort of clawed my way to the surface, through the earth. I felt the rocks moving through me. Drowning wasn't as bad as that. Listen, I'm sorry I've been such a downer. I promise I'm not always like this. I was thinking, maybe we could go out sometime. Aww, somewhere quieter maybe. With fewer loud bells and spooky Peters. I'd like that. You're a sweetie. Yay. Can't wait to do something with you. That isn't talking about myself. Sorry. He didn't jump at the bell. The bell rings. See you after we're done. Oh, it's gonna be Spooky Peter again. You gonna give me another milady? My spooky prodigy returns. What knowledge do you seek, prodigy? Prodigy? I have done the rounds. Had a look at the crop. Only have what is required. Only you have what it is required. The stuff. Now ask what you need asking. What's Spooky Peter? Not much. Though I will say, I ain't so fond of beasts. What kind of beasts? The domesticated hounds, felines. Scared of cats. Spooky folk like me rely on a certain covertness. I can just be all clanging around. I can't just be all clanging around and annoyance announcing myself. That's not so spooky. Cats, they can sense Spooky Peter. They know I'm there. If I hide in the closet, They scratch at the door, start yowling, even run around in the dark to wake the owners, I wager. It's trouble, let me tell you, a real impediment. Spooky Peter wheezes, something rattling around in there. You okay? Pay the rattle no mind. I died with it. It stays with me. You ever been to the mirror world? What's that? The place beyond this. But it's the same as this. You have seen it, but always looking in. Alright, Spooky Peter. At least you didn't tip your hat again. Bell rings. If you fancy another lesson, come on by that edge of things. Come by the edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. If I find the time, tarry all you want. I've got patience like I've got time. I can wait forever. I would rather you didn't. Alright. Let's plan to rob a bank. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You'll come in with me while I get a third ghost to watch the door. Do you know which bank yet? Absolutely. A secluded branch up on 4th. Order tellers. Lots of older customers. It's a great place to hit. How do we get inside? Liam pulls out some graphing paper. I drew a layout in pencil. Probably didn't need so much detail. Since we're going in the front door, I figured it'd be best to prepare. Wait, does this mean you're interested? Tell me more about you first. Alright, fine. I'll give you my life story. Abridged version. It probably helped maintain our cover anyway. Frank walks by. It seems like she's eavesdropping. The trouble with me is, it's hard not to talk about stealing. I stole candy when I was 9, switched to stealing beer at 14, stole my first car a year later, hit up a convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up a laundromat once. I threw my back out, carrying all those quarters. Why did you ever get caught? Big or small, every heist was a hitch. 3 or 4 went so bad, I was in and out of jail for a bit, but it wasn't anything serious. Until I got a crew together and started doing banks. Every country cop took that seriously. Caught me good after 5. I spent the rest of my life behind bars. How'd you die? Prison is a hard place, especially when no one trusts you. If there's anything I learned, it's from my dishonest life. It's honesty. The bell rings. That's our time. You've heard my pitch. Gotten to know me a little more than I like. So what do you say? Yeah, sure. Yes! I'll be at this branch at this time. And slice a piece of paper. Spin a slice. Choose your date. Oh. Kier. Kier's cute. Yeah, let's go Kier. You meet Kier the next day. Ooh, we get to do it. Waiting on the street as you approach. Looking nervous. Oh, he's got headphones. I'm nervous. Are you nervous? Definitely. What? I said I'm nervous too. Hold on a second. Let me take off these headphones. That's better. So, what are you saying? I'm nervous too. I'm just excited. Were those headphones plugged in? I'm nervous too. If you're nervous, maybe I'm right to be nervous too. Oof. You ready to go? Sure am. The middle of nowhere. Not literally. I know 'cause we're ghosts. The middle of nowhere could mean something weird. Just come with me. Kyo takes you to the woods, deep into the trees, far away from paved roads. Did you know I make greeting cards? Aw, for ghosts, to give other ghosts. Happy anniversary of your tragic end. I'm happy for your loss. That sort of thing. It's just a hobby. Oh, that's cute. You stop in You stop at a partially barren patch of prairie land. Everything is frozen over. The few clusters of trees are stripped off their leaves with branches like bony hands. Scorched birds huddle together for warmth near a frozen lake, while a dry, biting wind blows through you. Isn't it great out here? I come here to think. I watch the birds. I listen to music. There aren't so many souls here. Just the birds and the wind. I see why you like it. I can be myself here. No one bothers me. I don't need happy things to remind me that I'm not happy. I need sad things to remind me it's okay to be sad sometimes. That's a nice way to put it. It's exhausting to worry like I do, but I'd rather embrace my sadness than just ignore it. Sadness is a real thing, as real as we are anyway, so embrace it. Kyo looks out onto the frozen lake. Come with me. I want to show you something. Kyo leads you away from the lake towards a pocket of trees. Hidden among poplars and pines is an old house. The wood is grey and brittle. The roof collapsed long ago. This house is a tiny thing. When it was standing, it had just a single room. Inside, the floors are rotten through and covered in layers of bird droppings. In one corner, a wood-burning stove is rusted through. There's not much else. An entire family lived here. Kids were born here. People died here. And then it was abandoned, left to fall apart, lost among the trees. Now it's my home. Love what you've done with the place. I would never change a thing. It's perfect. Kyo leads you back out into the cold, back to the edge of the frozen lake. This is as far as I'll ever go now. And you know what? That's fine. Everything's fine. Aww. Hell yeah! Okay. Thank you so much for watching. That was my playthrough of Speed Dating for Ghosts. I really enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. Leave a like, subscribe, and if you haven't, check out the description. I'll post the link for the bundle for Ukraine, and you can get that there. I hope you have a good night.